Hi again, folks. 600 subscribers. My God, I remember when I couldn't get 6. Let's talk about it coming up. Yeah, I wanted to just have a little chat again. I kind of do this every 100. I don't want to make it that it's not big enough and it's not appreciated every time I hit a milestone like this. And I know now I'm at 599, so I'm kind of doing this video ahead of time because I don't trust my groin, okay? I don't even know if I'll be up tomorrow. I'm day to day with this thing. It's ridiculous. I wanted to go over, not just to thank you folks, all right? Not really, it's more than that. It's really just during this pandemic, okay, how this has kept my sanity together. Believe it or not, reaching out to you folks, getting to meet new friends this way. And really, it was just my way, I think, of trying to put into the world something, that's trying to be positive with something. I know I have my weak moments like anybody, but at the same time, just trying to make good with something that I'm passionate about, I believe in, and things like that, And when I came up with the idea, really, I'll always say it was really a pandemic idea, guys. It really was. I had no idea how to run a camera, how to edit, all this stuff. I kind of just learned it on the whim, and I put a lot of hours of practice into it before I started the channel. I actually did 65 videos before I started the channel, and it was practice videos because I was trying to get the green screen just right and things like this. And I'm talking videos they could have been a minute long, 2 minutes long, and I'm testing things, and I'm putting my arm out here, and I'm going like this to see how the green splash is, and I'm testing all sorts of things, and then I started catching on what I needed to do just right. There's some other channels that really helped me, I could go on and on, but I'm more than happy to pass on that information. Or if somebody's even thinking of starting a channel, God, get a hold of me on Facebook, and I'll give you every advice I can, how I did it anyway, how I started all this stuff. It's not that technical, really, And having fun with this, for me, was the number one goal. It really was. I wanted fans to know that, in Buffalo especially, that, yeah, you know what, you guys have supporters outside of your city, you do. And I'll never forget a Montreal Buffalo game I went to here years ago back. It was in the 90s, I believe. And I went there, and it was all these Sabres fans from Montreal that were there, really. That was the only time I experienced that, but I was down. I always went to the dressing room to see the players and stuff like that, at the end of the games. And I ran into a bunch of Sabres fans, and they were from Montreal. So they do have a following, they do. It's not like Boston and Toronto out here, but Buffalo is, because of the French connection mostly, I believe, really popular in some parts with certain fans out here, So when I reached out to you guys and really started getting active and really pumping out videos and starting to get serious with this and trying to get the channel growing a bit and trying to get a community, the main thing really was just that you folks knew I was legit and I really love this team. That to me was the most important thing. How you perceive me I didn't really care. Really, not really, It's kind of like when I speak publicly, I really don't care. I care about reaching the new guy that's in the back room hiding. That's always kind of how I've always talked when I talk publicly in the program. So it was kind of the same thing here. I wanted just to reach out, and people say, oh, this guy's all right. He likes the Sabres, he really legitimately is a fan, because I've been a fan a long time, and my God, I've suffered a long time with a lot of you, but I would do it all over again. I guess is what I want to say. I would do it all over again. That's how much I love this team. That's how much I love this franchise. That's how much I believe in the not yet syndrome with the Sabres, because I am a fan that believes they're headed to a Stanley Cup. I do. You can't get it out of my system. It's never going to go. So, it might be in 12 years from now. It might be in 8. I don't know. I believe that day will come. I do. Where, the ultimate moment happens in this franchise's history, and that's what I live for. And that's what I Not only, but you know what I mean? And as a sports fan, it's what I live for. I live for moments like that. I've been lucky in football, very lucky with the Winnipeg and San Francisco over the years. I was very lucky. But nothing would mean anything to me like them watching the Sabres win a Stanley Cup, guys. Nothing. I can't even tell you, because I know you know the same feeling. I would completely break down. I would. Like a baby. I would just break down. I wouldn't know how to act. I would never get over it. It would never be one of those things I would say, yeah, we won the Cup 5 years ago. I would live that moment over and over and over. I really would. That's how much it would mean to me, you know? So anyway, I want to thank you folks for the support, for the channel support, for believing in the channel enough to trust that I'm not just a head case. You know, I got my moments, I know that, but I do love the team. You know, I do love the team, and I do stand up for them, because I find that this is a great franchise that is so disrespected now. It's sickening. It's sickening. By fan bases that didn't even exist in the 80s. They didn't even exist. So that drives me crazy. You know, it's like, come on, show some respect. God, you know, this franchise has been around long enough. Anyway, guys, that's it. I just wanted to have my little rant at the same time, but I want to thank you fans for loving the Sabres and letting me know there's people out there that love this franchise. That's important to me. That really is, because I felt very alone out here as a Sabres fan for a long, long time, you know, and starting this channel has helped with that a lot. I knew it would, you know, because I've been to Buffalo. I know how passionate the fans are out there. They're just unbelievable, you know. And if you haven't been to games elsewhere, I could tell you folks, you're as one of the loudest buildings I've been to. And I haven't been to a ton of buildings, but the buildings I've been to, I can tell you that Buffalo is just as loud as Montreal. They are. So that says something. It does. All right, folks, that's it for this video. Once again, thank you. And I look forward to the next 600 subscribers. But more importantly, I've set out a goal this year to get 500 videos by January the 12th would be the 1-year anniversary. And I've set a goal in my head to get 500 videos out there. Not crap stuff. I'm going to try and make it fun, have a little fun with it. Just things we haven't even thought about maybe for 10 years. You know, I like to bring those things up too, like we did this division thing. So thanks again, folks. I really appreciate it. I don't want to drag this out. Everybody's got their life. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.